Ready? Hi, I'm Jim Svinetti from Lancaster, California, and what we're going to do today is we're going to do the great dramatic unboxing of the brand new Steve Goodson copper alto saxophone neck. So I just got it today. I'm very, very excited. So I thought, hey, why not do an unboxing video of it? So anyways, to start off with, there's a few things that you will need when you put a new neck on a saxophone. A lot of times you'll have to do this. What you'll have to do is you'll have to you'll need sandpaper to sand the cork, and don't cut the sandpaper with your scissors. You just dull it. I suggest what you do is you just take a ruler like this and just strip it off, and then put masking tape on the back, and that'll give it strength when you go to sand it. It's also helpful to have somebody else help you so you get it nice and uniformly rounded on the cork. Okay, so here it is right here. Just came today, priority mail, and let's open this up here and see what we got. Alright. Alright, comes with a nice little case. It says Saxgourmet Alto Neck Copper 24.5 millimeters. We even measured it. Measured it up real good, so let's see how close exactly his measurements are. If there's one thing I know about Mr. Goodson, he knows saxophones. So I'm sure it's right. Okay. And here's the neck. Whoa, that is beautiful. Yeah, look at that. Okay, let me see this. Let me turn the screen this way here so I can see if I can get this thing in focus here. I'm gonna try to do a close-up shot of this. This is really cool. So it's got it's very nice engraving all the way throughout. It has these three little nodes here, and what these nodes do is they give it weight. It actually changes things when you do this to an instrument or a neck. And this is something that engineers of musical instruments have been messing around with for like a long time. What they do is actually, first time I ever heard about this was the old trumpet players. What they do is they take a dime, and they take dimes and they drop dimes in the bottom caps of their valves, and it just makes the trumpet play fatter. And so they would do that, and the results were astounding. So now, like a lot of trumpet makers, they'll offer weighted caps. You probably saw this. Well, that's where that came from. Well, that technology or that idea kind of came over here to saxophones with guys doing things like this. Also with clarinets, I know Van Doren's been messing around with mouthpieces that are more dense than the rubber, like on the clarinet mouthpiece. They have this one that's like really heavy, and it just makes a darker sound and everything. So just by adding weight and density to the instrument changes things. Okay, so here you go, Lois. My wife's helped me out here. All right. The question is it even going to fit? Because this video might even end right here. It doesn't even fit on here. Wow, that's perfect. See that? There's no high spots or low spots in the neck and everything. That's just like quality, and that's what you want. You can't have this part here is called a tenon, and this part's called a receiver. And when you put this on, it's got to fit absolutely like that. It can't be leaking from the neck. A lot of guys will go out there and they'll be so concerned about their horns leaking, yet their neck is like loose and is leaking there at the neck. So that's like really critical. You line that up, and then when you tighten the thumb screw, it should not move. That's solid. So that's real impressive. Very good. Okay, the other thing that you have to do is you have to make sure that this octave key is adjusted right. And it is. There's just a little bit of play right there, and that's good. Yeah, sometimes you might have to bend that that over. But it's got to make sure that line lines up with the floating lever here, and that it works right. You know, so if you ever put another neck on and your horn's not playing anymore, it might be because this is out of adjustment and this thing's still cocked open. So, all right, let's just give it a little play test here. Tell you what I'm going to do here. Let's put the old neck back on and we'll do a play test here between the old and the new. So this is my original neck. And I'm not playing through a sound system, or I'm not putting any stank on the sound there to make it sound. It's just natural sound over my camera, whatever kind of microphone it's got in there. Okay, I'm going to play a simple little melody here. And what I'm not showing off or anything. All I want to do is just have you listen to this sound, and then I'll do the same thing again with the other neck. So just kind of listen to the tonal color of the instrument between the two necks. I'll try to play on the low scale, mid, and also the high scale, okay? Okay, I'm going to try to play the same exact thing and not change my embouchure or my throat or anything like that. Yeah, I got to sand that down a little bit. Okay. Wow. That fits good. All right. That, I don't know if you heard the difference, but we sure heard the difference in here. It just sounded like warmer, fuller. The horn just played like a lot freer too. I am very happy. I'm ready for my New Year's gig. Happy New Year, everybody, and thank you very much, Mr. Goodson. You did a great job. Just in closing, let's take a look. Let me have you take a look at that neck again. Let me do this over here. Make sure I get it nice and in focus here. See if I can focus that some. There you go. I think that's good. All right. Well, thank you guys. Have a happy New Year.